Hi folks, welcome to another week of Coffee with Jesus. We are at John chapter 4, and for the first part of this week we're going to be looking at a really interesting, I find it all interesting, but it's fascinating, this idea of the harvest. Now, in the UK, people are talking about the quiet revival. And I've mentioned it several times. I don't think it's quiet and I don't think it's a revival. But I do think that there is something going on and that there is cultural opportunities. So Jesus has just said to his disciples, "My food is to do the will of him who sent me and finish his work." And then this great statement, John 4:35. "Don't you have a saying, it's still 4 months until harvest? I'll tell you, open your eyes and look at the fields. They are ripe for harvest." And now those of us who grew up on farms, we kind of know what this means, where you sow your seed and you wait and the shoots come up and they are green shoots. If you're getting barley and all the rest of it, you just wait and wait and wait until it's just about ready. It's gone golden enough and it's dry enough. And when it's ready, you harvest. Now, what Jesus is saying to the disciples is, you look for the harvest. He's saying, I'm saying it's here. It's here. Open your eyes, look at the fields. They are ripe for harvest. Now, he's speaking about people. How does that apply to us today? Sometimes we want to argue it's a day of small things. I have to admit that I think my whole ministry, I have taken these words and believed that the fields are ripe for harvest. So, for example, there's so many verses. We'll look at different verses throughout the Bible on this subject over the next couple of days. But this from Amos. "The days are coming, declares the Lord, when the reaper will be overtaken by the plowman and the planter by the one treading grapes. New wine will drip from the mountains and flow from all the hills, and I will bring my people Israel back from exile." Now, I was listening to a fascinating talk with Glenn Scrivener, I think it was, and Rebecca McLaughlin, and Andrew Wilson as well from New Frontiers. I thought it was a fascinating thing, and not least, I think it was Rebecca who made the point that maybe churches weren't ready for a harvest. When we did a harvest, you had to have the barn ready, you had to have the dryers ready, you had to be able to bring it in. What is it? I saw on a comedy skit somebody singing, "Bringing in the sheaves, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves." Well, if we're going to bring in the sheaves, we better be ready for it. Are the fields ripe for harvest? I hope so. We had a good weekend here at Scott's in Newcastle, and I look out and I see in the schools and I see on the streets and I see in the people that I see a harvest. I see a harvest. Maybe it's not ripe yet. Maybe it's getting there. I don't know. But I definitely see a harvest, and I hope you do too. And that's again why I just find this whole percentage thing, we're going to increase by X percent, I just find it so ludicrous, because the harvest is some 30, some 60, some 100-fold, and that's what we should be looking for. So, God bless you, and hopefully see you again tomorrow. Bye.